Welcome to Winnipeg. Yeah, it's rolled around to Rodney Day again. HMS Rodney. And I've got my Bismarck shirt on. Sort of becoming a bit of a tradition. I guess it's happening, what, now every 10, 12 days? I guess the more coffee cups we get up there, well, we can't get any more coffee cups up there. The shelf is full. Okay, yeah, we got a problem. Last night I came back to the model table and I completed step 5. We are now officially on step 6. This is the end of step 5. But step 6 is almost identical to what we've already done. Except I believe it's mirror image. That's the only difference. We're making another torpedo tube and so on. Now the next one we make, the only thing I can think of that we're going to be doing different is we're going to try and mount one of the doors in the open position so that we can see the propellers and so on from the torpedo. We were going to try it, remember? And we will. But we don't actually get to that until we get to step 7. Now step 6 is going to go extremely fast, but I'm not going to be bothering videoing it. I actually don't know what I'm going to do today. When I got up this morning, I thought I'm going to paint my bike helmet yellow. Yes, you know, like it's red right now, but I want to paint it yellow because yellow seems to show up really good. And I guess my thinking is that when I'm out on my e-bike, I need all the help I can get, not getting hit by a car. And you know, if the traffic can see you, they're not going to be at least deliberately driving into you. Okay, so today it might be, as I mentioned before, a gimpy episode. I don't know. The sunrise this morning looks like we might be able to see it again. Yeah, it looks like it's clear, and the temperature is -7.5. So you might say it's clear and cold, but not anywhere near as cold as it often is here in Winnipeg between Christmas and New Year's. I can still remember my mother saying that generally our coldest days are between Christmas and New Year's. Well, not anymore, at least not this year. Maybe next year. Winter's not over. Yeah, we don't know what we're going to get between now and the 1st of May. Okay, let's do something here today. Like I say, it's no use videoing step 6. We've already done it. Well, you know what? Why don't we just roll back and we'll see what happened yesterday. Okay, what I'd like to do here this evening is continue on. We had glued our G34 in place on this end, and this end here we were going to do after. Well, it's after. So let's see if we can't get this glued in place here this evening. I think I'm probably going to use the holder downer to hold it in place. Okay, I think if I bring the holder downer in like this and just sort of have it pushing down and in at the same time. Yeah, just about like that. I don't think I need to put any more pressure on this. That's just about right. And then I'm going to take some extra thin here and just put it right here. Now, I'm sure you saw it wick its way along there, but I do want to see if I can't just get some right here. Okay, now hopefully that's going to meld all together there. Let's be careful now not to bump that. This has been drying for quite a while now. I don't think we're going to have any problem with it coming loose. I do believe that this means we are done step 5. I can't see anything left on here to do. So I guess that means tomorrow morning we can start on step 6, which is an awful lot like what we've already done. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I don't want to repeat everything on camera again. Well, we'll talk about it in the morning. We'll see you in the morning. When I was a teenager, I guess probably about 15 and through until I was maybe 40, 50 years old, I took a 10.5 shoe. Sometimes, depending on the style of the shoe, I might have to go to an 11, but generally it was 10.5, maybe even 10. I think I wore a size 10 hush puppies about 50 years ago. Remember they were so popular? Anyway, about a month ago I bought a pair of boots. And some of you might remember I was talking about it. And they were supposed to be extra wide, and they weren't. Well, they went back. Okay, about a week ago, I went back on Amazon. I did a little bit more checking. And I saw these. And I saw that the design was such that you could open it up and get lots of room right in here, because it's the top of my foot that swells up. That's where the edema problem is. And my ankles, and anyway. I'm not going to show you because you'll probably throw up. Anyway, I got these. These are touted as being for people who have diabetic swollen feet problems. They're extra wide. Not only are they extra wide, but they come up to size 15. These are 14s. I can actually get these on. I can see that these are going to be my new motorcycle slippers this coming summer. Yeah, well, they're better than slippers. Okay, now, what was that beep? Okay. I wonder what that beep was. Maybe it's my phone or something. Okay, now, I did discover what it was that will cut Stynylrez after it dries. And I got some Stynylrez that has dried on the inside of my cap here. And I tried to wipe it off with soapy water there when I was at the sink, and nothing was happening. And I haven't tried Windex, but I know that there was something, and I think maybe it was acetone that will... well, there's that beep again. You know what that is? That's my smoke detector. Yeah, that's my smoke detector. It's trying to tell me the battery's low. Okay, I better go deal with that, and then I'll be back. Okay. I think I covered the boots, didn't I? Anyway. This is the battery I just took out. Okay, 7.86 volts. And here's a brand new one. .47. Okay, so let's not get these mixed up. That's the bad one. This is the good one. Okay, I'll deal with this a little later. Yeah, we were going to check and see if the acetone would cut this. Just let me recompose a little bit here. I used the Stynylrez. I guess you pretty well guessed what I used it on. And I don't know if I'm going to do a second coat of primer or not. This first coat is on pretty good. Yeah, I can see myself there on the monitor. It's not bad. I can see red and black glinting through in the odd place, so I might give it another coat later. I might not. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let me recompose here. Now, something I like to do when I change the battery in a device like this, I'll write the date that I changed it. And, okay, 2012. Okay, the last time I changed it would have been March the 23rd, 2020. So this thing has gone almost 4 years. That's pretty good. I don't know if I'm proud of that or ashamed of that. Anyway, today is, what do we got here? December the 29th. First of all, I better change this. Okay, so there. Now I'll put this back in and we'll be good to go again. Yeah. I think I'm going to put my ear protection on, because sometimes when I reattach a new battery in these things, it gives a real sharp, loud beep, and I don't need to hear that if I don't want to. Okay. Maybe I'll zoom in just a little bit. I don't think we need the macro lens. We'll be able to see if this dissolves or not. Okay. Yeah, it's acetone that'll cut the external res. Okay, that's what I thought. I wonder how acetone affects these rubber gloves. But I can feel it's cold. It does change, it does do something to the rubber, because you notice how it makes a little bump on it? But maybe not. Okay. I wonder if you could soak your airbrush in acetone, or would it possibly harm the rubber seal that's on the inside of it there, you know, where the needle passes through. There's a little seal. It might not be too good. Okay. Okay, apply in light coats, building the primer up until the entire surface of the item is covered and the item's actual color is hidden. Okay, so I've got some red glinting through in places, so I better give it another coat. But I don't think I ever read this before. Clean your airbrush immediately. Well, yeah. Spraying Model Flex, is that what that says? Model Flex? I've never heard of that. That might be some sort of derivative of acetone or something. Or it might be something entirely different. Anyway, once again, this is great primer. And I've said this before, it's almost too great when it comes to cleaning up. Okay. I just know that somebody has already pecked into their comments. Don't you know you're supposed to use black primer when you're doing yellow? Well, I'd heard that and I thought about it. And I thought, if the yellow is going to show through, or you know, the primer rather is going to show through the yellow, I would far sooner that it was white that was glinting through, not black. I want this to be as bright as possible, so hence the white primer. I guess we'll know when I'm done if it's any good. Now my plan is to use this this flat yellow, and then I'm going to use clear coat over top of it. Might have to do 2 coats, I don't know. Might have to thin it out just a little bit too. It hasn't been thinned. I think I used it on something way back on the Bismarck for all I know. Oh yeah, it's still good. I'm pretty sure I used that. It's anyway. Yeah, but there's the odd place here where I'm sort of seeing that it could maybe use a... I think I'm just going to give it a light dusting, just to make sure that it's pure white. That's the plan. I don't know if I'll do it today or not. I might wait a while. There's sure no rush. I'm not going anywhere, you know, outside with the weather the way it is, so there's no rush. I think, though, that I'm going to wrap it up for today. I might come back to the model table this evening and do a little bit, but I can't see anything that I'll be doing videoing on, and unless I get to the place where I have to put one of those little doors on. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm just going to go ahead and try and get the rest of the other 3 torpedo tubes done. And thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we're going to see you tomorrow.